K100 Radio, what up? I'm your host, Listen. What's happening, man? You know what it is, man. Live, the Core 24. What's popping, man? What's going on? I got the homie with me, man. Introduce yourself to the broadcast. That's the camera right there.
What's up, world? What's up, world? It's your boy, Saul Paul. SAULPAUL. Saul Paul. Get at me, saulpaul.com. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of H-Town, Texas. Up here in the A at the Core DJ Retreat is going down.
That's what's going on. Did you perform?
Man, I've been performing since I got here yesterday, but I ain't on showcases or nothing. It's just me and my guitar getting it in, spitting.
You just came up here, just dolo, like, fuck it, just coming, just network?
Hey, man, I make money making music. I pay taxes off this for 10 years, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I realized, just do what you do, you know what I'm saying? Talent talk.
That's what's up, man. So what have you done then? What's some stuff that you done, some of the accomplishments you got right now to be able to do
check
that?
this out, man. 2 weeks ago, honey, I probably shouldn't leave with that. Let me say, I guess I came. I just did a commercial for Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah.
The cereal, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I got this unique brand. I did the Super Bowl earlier this year. Did the NFL Super Bowl
Right.
NFL draft. I don't know how to do it. You know, so I did LA. I'm on tour. You know, so I did LA, San Francisco a little bit earlier this summer. I do San Diego. Do a West Coast tour, Midwest tour. It's unique, man. Check it out. I graduated from the University of Texas, you know,
Right.
4.0 GPA. But it was after I was locked up in the Texas State Penitentiary.
Okay.
So I'm in the penitentiary, right, because I'm out there trapping. I was good at it, so I get arrested by the FBI, get it dropped to a state charge, go to the penitentiary. In the penitentiary, I realized it ain't because my mama died, because my daddy left, because I grew up in the hood, because I'm black, because I made bad choices. Make better choices, you get better results.
Exactly.
I get out the penitentiary, I graduate from college, I take that story, you know what I'm saying, I mix it with my music, I tell my story through my music. I've been working with these brands ever since, you know what I'm saying, touching people.
So how did you end up getting on stage? I mean, how did you get plugged in with people like you know, those brands, those major brands? How did you get plugged in with those people? Just were you just playing somewhere and they heard you? How did they even come about? Did you end up at the Super Bowl?
Couple things. One, God is real. God is good. I'm blessed. I can't steal no credit from him. Two, I'm good at what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like talent rise to the top. LeBron went to the championships with Miami, then he left. He went to Cleveland with a bunch of nobodies and still went back to the championship.
Right.
He kind of good.
Right.
So 2, I'm kind of good. 3, I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? And 4, I was strategic about it. I even put on workshops every year because that starving artist, that's dead. You know what I'm saying? Why should I be starving? I'm an artist. I got talent. So I had to figure out how to monetize my hustle.
Right.
And I set it as a goal. So instead of just trying to feature with artists, which I do, I was like, I literally call it Super Bowl. I used to work with ESPN. I freestyle a lot. If you want me to freestyle while I'm here, I would love to freestyle. Like I go improvisation off the top.
Right.
So I used to do this stuff for ESPN, where ESPN would have me listen to their radio show, right, for 3 hours, and then they was like, Saul Paul, wrap it up. Just recap everything we just got through talking about.
Right.
And I would do like a freestyle song on the radio, recapping the last 3 hours. And that opened up the door to all of these other brands, because they was the first ones to say, I like what you're doing, though. You know what I'm saying? In sports, they ain't as scared to touch stuff. They ain't as scared to touch hip hop. And after I got into that door, then I started figuring out, like, okay, how can I market myself to these folks? I picked up the phone, called the NFL, like, hey, I'm trying to. Actually, I went to church. My pastor preached. He had some message to where it was like, if your dream big enough for you to accomplish it on your own, your dream ain't big enough.
Right.
So I went home and I was like, what's the biggest thing in the world I could do that I can't even do on my own? I was like, I'm gonna play the Super Bowl.
Right.
Right, because that's stupid to think you can do the Super Bowl.
Right.
And then I got on the grind. I sent an email. I reached out, whatever. I was doing ESPN at the time. And I reached out to the Super Bowl. I ain't never did halftime, but I did the last 5 Super Bowls, because when I reached out to them, after they looked at my body of work, they looked at my story, they looked at the music, they was like, hey, no, we can't do halftime yet, but hey, we got this other event. Why don't you come be part of this? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I do a lot of work with at-risk youth. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I grew up in foster care, mama, dad, in the hood. I wish somebody would have put game in my ear about how to be successful, but the niggas that put game in my ear was like, hey, young, this how you holler at a hoe.
Right.
This how you roll a blunt.
Right.
This how you hit a lick. Ain't nobody mentored me on how to do things good, so I was like, well, so I'm always working with these youngsters, putting them on game how to be successful.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's what's up, man. Well, you've accomplished a lot of things that a lot of artists may never accomplish in their career, may or may not. You know what I'm saying? Being able to play things like the Super Bowl and having national brands, being able to touch your music. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When I walked in, you was over here playing. You was just playing the guitar, and people was like, "Yeah, you listening to it, like, well, that's dope." Just walking up to it, and so like you said, talent speaks for itself. You know, the cream will rise to the top, and you was over there just jamming. I was like, "Yo, I gotta make sure I talk to that dude before."
Look, it worked out. Look, I came in yesterday when I saw you setting up, because I ain't know. But I always got to go. And I'm talking about this. I wrote a book off of one of my songs. Right? I wrote a song. It's called Rise. And the lyrics is kind of like so deep. It ain't that deep. But like Rap Genius, I broke down what the lyrics mean. So I got this book out. But it's about, people always be like the universe or something, right? If you think it'll happen. But really, you gotta have a vision.
Yeah.
So yesterday, my vision was, I saw the bright lights. my vision was, man, I want to do an interview with homie.
Right.
And man, you know what I'm saying?
There it is.
There it is. But it ain't the universe. It's like I had to have the vision. So when the opportunity came along, I was able to seize it.
Right.
I share that just so cats will start to get the right vision, because many times they kind of do get what they be believing for. The sad part is they ain't believing for nothing big enough. You know what I'm saying?
They believe in small dreams. You know what I'm saying? Small dreams. But thank you for coming up here and talking to us, man. You feel me? And I know you've been over here networking and meeting people and everything. I know people coming up with you. You know what I'm saying? Coming up to you. I want real quick. This is the camera here. Tell the people how they can get to you and follow your grind.
What's up, world? So, man, I ain't hard to find. Check it out. SaulPaul, Saul Paul, right? Drop a .com on it. You can get at me worldwide. That's saulpaul.com, twitter.com/Saul Paul, instagram.com/Saul Paul, facebook.com/Saul Paul. My email, saulpaul@saulpaul.com. That ain't branded. I'm just trying to make it easy. You know what I'm saying? You want to find, if you Google me, you'll find me. I even forgot. I did a show at Google.
Wow.
I love it, right? Because niggas, can I say nigga? I say nigga. Like, okay, niggas like to stunt, right? They say they do this and that. It's like, you look them up, I don't see it.
Right.
Everything I'm mentioning, right? Look me up, Honey Bunches of Oats, Saul Paul. Google and Saul Paul. Like Google, I did a show at headquarters, right? Like TED Talk. Y'all don't even know what that is. Let's start for real, right? Y'all don't even know what TED Talk is, but it's a big deal. I did 2 of them. I went so hard, they invited me back. So if you just Google Saul Paul or go to saulpaul.com, you'll find me. And, you know what I'm saying? I go hard, but I only go hard because God do. So that's what that is.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank you for coming up here talking to K1's Radio. We really appreciate it. Look the homie up, man. He's rocking. He's doing his thing. He's got the guitar on deck. He's been killing it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a little bit real quick?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me quick. Let me before we go, let me let him get a little bit real quick. Hold on before we go. We got to make sure we grab this real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah. There you go. It's gonna get that guitar. Check it out. Rise to the moment, rise to the occasion. Open your eyes, recognize there is greatness within your reach. You should seize it, you should take it. Can you see it? Can you taste destiny? Hard work and the plan, that's a recipe for success that'll launch you where them blessings be. The road to riches though, that's where them testers be. But I ain't tripping, you knowin' how Texas be. A lot of pride, plus a lot of confidence. And my job is to see what is not obvious. As a pioneer and an entrepreneur, so I'ma work it out till it's smoother than below, for sure. See, I'ma make it to the finish line. I got my second win, and now it's finish time. It's like spinach time, and I am Popeye. Stop short? No, not I. Check it. Hey, rise. Hold up, yeah.
Shouts out to homie Saul Paul. You know what I'm saying? Saul Paul, you feel me? Doing this thing live on the air, man, right here on K1's Radio, man. We really appreciate it, man. Pause, don't go nowhere. We got a lot of people we got to talk to. Stand by.
Salute to you, homie. I see the grind.